Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and fish your throttle sensor cable through the bars. That's the only cable that you're not gonna be able to cut and reconnect. That's not pre-wired, so you're gonna have to do that step, which we're gonna go ahead and put some painter's tape and tie it together and try to fish it through. You want to lube up the bars inside so the cable can go through a lot quicker. So let me go ahead and tape that really quick. So it's gonna go on your right side, so make sure you do it the right way, through the right side. And from what I remember is using a lot of lube so it can slide through. Just like that. This must be a twist grip, which had to go inside. So let me show you guys. It goes in here on both sides. And this is just gonna hold it in place like that. So yeah, just leave it loose because you're gonna have to readjust everything. But you want to make sure this is inside the housing there, your controls. Alright, so just leave it like that for now. Now we're gonna move on to this side. So on this side, same thing you're gonna do pretty much that you did on the right side. You pull back your cables here. You're gonna expose them so you can reconnect them to the cables that are already pre-wired. And again, I'm not gonna use I believe it's like 2 or 3 cables because I'm connecting the Baja lights as turn signals. So if you guys see me not connecting those, it's because I'm running aftermarket turn signals. So let's go ahead and pull back the cable here a little bit so you can expose the cables like that. We'll go ahead and also cut it off because that's just gonna get on the way. That should be good right there. So you want to expose the cables because you want to see which ones are gonna be connecting. So you guys are just gonna color match those. So pretty much these 4 are gonna connect with those 4 there. Okay, these 3 right here, they're taped off differently. So these are for the turn signal. I'm gonna bend those back so I know not to use them. And I can still either cut them off or put them away. So I'm just gonna leave them out for now, like that. So we have that. And we'll just fast forward the process because you guys saw it on the first part. So just start exposing your cables. Just like that, one by one. So that's good. You're readjusting right now. This fish line, you didn't need it because there's nothing to fish through. So you just want to pull this one out. Or just put it on there in case the heat grips, I guess. I don't know, I'm not sure. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to installing the actual bars to the bike. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out first, and then we'll set up over there. So now you want to bring your bars to the bike, and then you can readjust everything as you go. You want to feed the line through your triple tree, just like that. Then we're gonna go ahead and use blue Loctite for your bolts. So you grab your I think that should be good for now. I can always back them out. But there goes your new bars. Okay. So now what you want to do is you can either start with your clutch, and I have my clutch cable go on from the right because it was just a long cable. I don't know why I ordered such a long cable. Goes on the inside. So you want to back out the bolt for now. And you can just re-tighten everything once everything's set on the bars. That's cool right there. You want to make sure you line up your clutch to your clutch button right there, or whatever you want to call it. Line them up. We'll put Loctite just in case. Not fully tight because I still got to put on the what's it called, the grip, bar grip. And then I got to make sure how I'm going to want the clutch on there. So that's good for now. I got to tighten up the control. But there's your grip. All your controls. Just got to line everything up. Make sure that's how you want them. And then you can fix your mirror, your clutch is back on. So we move on to this side. Alright, after you kind of tighten everything down, you want to go ahead and start passing down your cables here out of your bars. Want to guide them one to each side so you can reconnect them. And then we'll leave your light at the end. Let's see if I can turn the wheel here. I'll show you this side because the light's on there. We'll go ahead and try to connect one really quick for you guys. Just whatever you disconnected earlier from your bars. So I'm not going to use one of them. I think it's the light. I'll figure that out right now. These three got to connect for sure. See if there's one more somewhere. This is for your throttle. Twist grip throttle sensor, whatever it's called. This one goes in here. So you don't need that one. And then just these two. Because the gray one's the light. Or is it this one? I think there's one more missing, but I just can't see it from here. It's not that one. I know this one's for the light, so I'm not going to connect this one. Because I remember saying the purple and the blue weren't for the bars. So you connect that one, the power, back to your... And then you connect this one. There you go. You just leave this one out because that's for your lights. Unless you did reconnect your stock light, you will be reconnecting that one. And that one's somewhere in here. Unless I cut it off already. But then after all that, you want to go ahead and push all the cables back in. But I'm not going to make this video longer. You just want to kind of push them all the way in. Clean that out. And then you do have your gauge cables up here. I'm going to go ahead and install that for you guys on this video so you guys can't see. So you're able to see how you just connect it. Just run the same wire and just pretty much use your bracket. And then when you go on the other side, same thing you did before. Just connect two cables, but I can't even see. There's this one. I think it's just one because that second one's for the light. And I think I did cut that one out. So I'm only going to be using one. So there it goes. And then same thing, you just want to push everything in there. Try to hide the cables. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to hide your cables. I'm not going to show you guys that because the video will just be twice as long. I'm going to go ahead and put the light back on because I think I just tightened them a little bit too much. Let's back them out a little bit. Put the bars straight. There. Don't forget to put your Loctite. And you just, depending on the light bracket you have, is how you're gonna fit. There you go. So that's that. Don't forget to tighten it down. I'm gonna do it really snug. I don't know the torque specs for this, but just snug them. And then after one ride, you want to check if they didn't get loose. They shouldn't, but just want to check them out unless you have the torque spec. That's good. So now you're able to move your bars. Reconnect your light, whichever light you guys have. We got the PL6.
Correct yourself.
Hmm?
Correct yourself.
Playing, bro. You could probably reconnect it at first. You got your gaskets. These are the back ones because the little teeth right there. These are the front ones. Same bracket I had before. I just liked it. This one's from FXR division. Same black powder coated. The only thing I went with was different was the bracket that holds it in place. There you go, like that. We'll go ahead and put the bracket on so it can help us out hold it in place. Badass little bracket right there. Gotta find out which one we're gonna use. Probably put Loctite as well. Just loosen it up all the way. So this bracket's from FXR division as well. Just back out the clips. And back out the little bolts on here. So it just goes in like this here. And depending on how high you want it, I'll go ahead and put some Loctite. So I'm going all the way up. Start them out like hand tight. Just hand tight really quick. I'm gonna grab your tool. Not fully, don't tighten it down all the way, because you want to adjust it once you have your gauges on there. That's good right there. You want to go ahead and get your gauges over here. Stem cables always on the way. So we're gonna go ahead and so there's no like nuts or anything on there, so I guess it just tightens it down on the actual bracket. So for that, we're gonna go ahead and use Loctite. So grab your bracket and just drop down the bolt. just like that. I'm gonna tighten it down. That one's not the size. It's fucking tight.
I thought this thing came
With the gauges? Just imagine. Everybody will go broke. Nice and snug. You don't want the bolts to back out. Don't forget to put your lock tight. Just like that. I guess I'm going with the highest point for the gauges, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it down already. Alright, so you want to put your gauges back, and these are the ones that broke off, so just gonna leave it like that. I'll figure out a way to put the back plate on the back and keep it in place, because if you guys can see, these little tabs broke off when the bike went down. So I reused one of the gaskets. They turned out to be fine. So that's in place. Let me go see if I have one of the plates here. Alright, so now you got your gauges on there. And then, like I said before, you want to put your gaskets. Since my back plate broke off. But yeah, that's pretty much how you guys install the new bars from Dominator with the FXR Division gauges, gauge mount relocation. Any questions, make sure you guys drop a comment down below, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Let me know if you guys want to see more bike content. See you guys on the next one. Ride safe. Peace. Yeah.